Welcome, my name is Tiffany Fugate. Today I'm going to show you how to set up a survey in Google Forms so that people can only see certain sections of the form based on the responses that they give you. We're going to start out in your Google Drive, and you're just going to come over here and you're going to create a new Google form. Okay. Give your form a title. Okay, and then you're going to start asking some questions. Okay, so if I was a classroom teacher and say I wanted to create a form with my team, and maybe this is a form that students are going to be doing school-wide. So the first question I might want to ask is, what class are you taking this quiz in? Okay, so my options might be math, science, literacy, and social studies. Okay, so based on these answers, you're going to have maybe multiple teachers that teach each of these subjects. So this is where your logic threading comes in. In order to turn on the logic threading, you have to come down here to the vertical ellipsis that's next to where you turn on this as a required question, which you do want this to be a required question, so you can go ahead and turn that on. Next, you want to hit the vertical ellipsis, and that gives you more options. So once you've clicked on the vertical ellipsis, you want to be able to go to a section based on an answer. This turns on logic threading in Google Forms. Okay, once you select that, it tells you, it allows you to pick to go on to different sections. Right now, I only have one section in my form, so they all say continue to the next section. So once I start adding some sections, I can manipulate that to go on to the different sections. So let me add some more sections. I'm going to add a few more sections. So this section 2 is going to be my math teachers. And so I'll add a question to section 2 that says, who is your teacher? And there's lots of different ways you can use logic threading. I'm just trying to give you an example that might be pertinent to you in the classroom. So we'll ask, who is your teacher? And we'll give math teacher A as an option, and math teacher B as an option. And I'm going to duplicate this question because I'm going to use it in the next section. I'm going to change the subject. So instead of in this one, it's going to say, let's see, we did science next, so this will say science. And I'm going to title this section Science Teachers. Then I've got my math teachers and my science teachers. And I'll need to add a couple of more sections for my other subject areas. But let's go back up to the first section so we can see how this all works with the logic threading. So if I go back to this first question, under math teachers, I want anyone that responds that selects math to go to section 2, the section that's on math teachers. Anybody that selects science, I want them to go to section 3. And of course, I'll make a section for literacy and social studies. And then, going deeper into this based on who the teacher is, I can do logic threading, because the different teachers may have different questions on the quiz that they want to ask or whatever. Or, I may end up putting a section in math quiz. Okay, and so let me put that down below. Sorry, let me put that section under here. So section 4, this would be math quiz. So let's say both math teachers were going to give the same quiz. So regardless of, we're going to have to turn the logic threading on again. Then regardless of who your teacher is, you'll take the same quiz. And so that's kind of how logic threading works. You just build in different sections based on how you want to divide up your questioning, and then allow the responses to decide on which section you're going to go to from there. So that's logic threading in a nutshell. Good luck to you. Thanks.